unemployed, and in this economy, she can't find a job that offers health care. So she's been uninsured for 2 years. Or there's stories like Katie Gibson. On Monday, we celebrate Independence Day, the day we declared a new nation based on a revolutionary idea that people ought to determine their own destiny, that freedom and self-governance weren't gifts handed to us by kings or emperors, but the rights of every human being. That would be inexcusable and entirely self-inflicted by Washington. Now is not the time for self-inflicted wounds to our recovery. We just can't afford a politically self-inflicted wound to our economy. But that will only happen if we put a stop to self-inflicted wounds in Washington. At a time when economists and business leaders from across the spectrum have said that our economy is poised for progress, we shouldn't allow self-inflicted wounds to put that progress in jeopardy. Washington, like the across-the-board spending cuts that are already hurting many communities, cuts that economists predict will cost our economy hundreds of thousands of jobs this year. If we want to keep rebuilding this economy on a stronger, at a moment when our economy has steadily gained traction and our deficits have been falling faster than at any time in 60 years, a shutdown would be a purely self-inflicted wound. Not only because it's dangerous, but because it saps everyone's faith in our extraordinary system of self-government, and that hurts us all. Whether it's the work of creating jobs, growing the economy, or it begins by ending what has done more than anything else to undermine our economy over the past few years, and that's the constant cycle of manufactured crises and self-inflicted wounds. And after our businesses created more than 2 million new jobs last year, that's a self-inflicted wound we don't need. For years, they paid about $1,200. With no other disease do we expect people to wait until they're a danger to themselves or others to self-diagnose and seek treatment. But our founders trusted us with the keys to this system of self-government because it's the best tool we've got to settle our differences and solve our collective challenges. The belief at the heart of this precious American experiment in self-government.
Of course, we do not want those weapons to be out in the streets, but at the same time we want those decisions to come from the peoples themselves and to be.
For those who are hoping to be self-supporting and get off Social Security disability like myself, would you consider raising the earning limit?
You know, I think it's something that we should look at carefully.
Culture where so many chase the outward markers of success that can so often lead us astray. The titles and status, the materialism and money, the fame and popularity. These Americans have embraced the virtues that we need most right now. Self-discipline over self-interest. Work over comfort. And character over celebrity. After